What is up, my friends? Today I'm sharing with you guys top 3 podcasts you should be listening to if you are a videographer or a content creator. With everybody making podcasts, your mama, your daddy, that was messed up. With so many podcasts out there today, you don't know what to listen to, who to listen to, what information is correct. I don't know, there's just so much information out there. So I decided to make a video for you guys, sharing with you guys my favorite podcast. But before I share them with you guys, I want to share a little bit about why I love listening to podcasts. First and foremost is that if you're listening to the correct podcast, then you are getting so much information, value out of it. Podcasts, you may learn about your camera, your lenses, sound, mics, equipment, bags, all of that stuff. If you want to take your videography to the next level, then I highly suggest you are soaking in some kind of podcast, YouTube videos, whatever it is, to help you learn, to help you get out of your bubble and learn more about your craft. Sometimes as a creative or an artist, you don't really know the business side of things, so sometimes you can really get burned down the line, or you can lose out on money, you can be losing out on time. And so that's why podcasts, most times, they share tips or ways on how you are able to run a successful videography business. And that's why I love listening to it the most. They are literally sharing with you all their years of experience. They're sharing with you what steps to take or what steps not to take. The last thing I love about listening to podcasts is that it keeps you motivated. It keeps you thinking about videography day and night. It keeps you thinking about what shots to take. It just keeps your brain going on what you love to do. Alright, now for the good stuff. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my 3 favorite podcasts, which I'm pretty sure you may know 1 or 2 of them already. I'm going to start with number 1, which is thinkmedia. They have tons, and I mean tons of resources, podcast form, YouTube form, Instagram, whatever, any platform, they're probably on there. So many questions that you probably have asked at one point, they probably answered it. I've learned so much from them, from equipment to how to run a business to how to start my YouTube channel. More than anything, what I love about their podcast is that they're very inspirational and motivational, in the sense that kind of empowers you to say, I can do this, I can create, I can make this a full-time job for me. They kind of just break down those barriers and say, listen up, you can do it, it is possible, and for whatever reason. That's why I love listening to thinkmedia. Number 2 is Rally Caps. Just discovered them this year, which surprises me because they're so good. They have amazing content, and they do a lot of interviews, and they also talk about their wedding photography, videography business. They're so good. Again, they share many insights on how they run their business. I enjoy their podcast. It's just a different pace, a different kind of podcast than thinkmedia, than the other one I'm going to share with you guys right now. Here's the thing, guys. You don't want to be listening to just one kind of podcast, because you're just going to be having that one-sided perspective. I love to really expand my horizon, have 3 different kinds of podcasts to listen to. One could be much more structural, slower paced, more formal. Another one can be very wild, creative, out there, in your face kind of thing. Another one can be just very educational. This is what it is. This is how, what, where, when, and why, kind of like thinkmedia. Rally Caps, I would say, is kind of in the middle, more formal, more slower pace. It's still a fun podcast. Lastly, my favorite podcast is the 505 podcast. They just recently launched their podcast, I would say, I think it was last year. They are 3 dudes who are absolutely beasts at what they do, and they share so much experience of the ups and downs of videography or filmmaking or photography. They share it all. And I love just the realness, the rawness of their experiences. I love how they're just kind of upfront. They tell you how it is, what it is. And it's super cool, and I learned so much from them. I feel like I'm kissing their butt. But yeah, that is my top 3 podcasts, guys. thinkmedia, Rally Caps, and the 505 podcast. Check all of them out. They are killing it right now. And they just have so much value that they're sharing with you guys for free. I hope to do the same for you guys. I hope to share with you guys my tips and tricks, my little things that I've learned throughout my short but fun journey in videography. So if you guys got any value from this video today, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe. And we are on the road to 100 subscribers, guys. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.